What's going on, Jerome's? It's Mock Draft Friday. Well, every single day is Mock Draft Friday. Another 7-rounder for the Vikings. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Now, I think it's extremely likely the Vikings trade up, but man, Penny Sewell got to 7. Shoot. So the Vikings, I got a couple trade offers. I'm not really about that trading down life at this point. You know what? I'm just be like, 1, 3, 4, 6. No, screw you guys. We're going to stick and pick. So Micah Parsons on board, AVT's on board, Christian Darrisaw. So those are the 3 guys that we're going to decide. And this one's really close, man. I mean, Zimmer talked about, well, we're open to taking BPA. What that really means is we're open to taking a defensive guy. But Darrisaw is just that dude. He is. And even though it would keep Ezra Cleveland in at guard, Darrisaw is just a freaking stud, man. He is. I am going to slightly edge him out over Micah Parsons. So there you go. Ooh. It's so close. And it hurts. And then Parsons and AVT go the next couple picks. But now, so the Vikings, since they do have so much draft capital, they do have the freedom to really, pause, to really go up and get a guy if they feel like it. So Zaven Collins is on board. Christian Barmore is still on board chilling at the top of the second, where I think it's unlikely, but it's still possible. I do want to double down offensive line at some point. I mean, where's Landon Collins? Where's Landon Collins and Wyatt Davis? Collins already go? Yeah, sorry. Dickerson. Who the hell's Landon Collins? Oh, the safety? My bad. Landon Dickerson is gone. Wyatt Davis is still there chilling. Creed Humphrey is up there as well. I want to let a couple of picks bleed off, and then I want to go after it. 7 and because, all right, so we'll pause. Creed just came off the board. And if this is a spot where the Vikings can get Darrisaw and Wyatt Davis, even if Wyatt Davis has to redshirt for a couple of games or be put on the PUP list, okay, I'm in. Dolphins, what up? Dolphins, let me get all up in your business. So, like we said, the Vikings do have flexibility since they have so many damn mid-round picks. So, 50, what's it going to cost? 3-4? 3-4-4? You're in on 3-4-4. Give me a 7th. So 3-4-4, and not even the good third for a 7th. And a 7th and a 2. Can we get that? Oh, you said no. Said no. All right, fine. We'll upgrade the 4th. Will that get it over? 3-4-4. Oh, all right. We are up in the second round. And, well, just for schnitz and giggles, I mean, we got to look at the big board. Even though we are pretty much dead set on Wyatt Davis, yeah. I mean, Onwuzurike, Ronnie Perkins, I like a lot, but Jalen Mayfield's there. Nah, Wyatt Davis. We're doing it. So the Vikings have sutured up the offensive line. They got Christian Darrisaw, and we got Wyatt Davis no matter what. Plus, you still have, this isn't on screen, but you have 7 picks remaining. A third, 2 fourths, 2 fifths, a 6th, and now a 7th. So you feel okay. You feel pretty damn good. So now, I mean, we'll just stick and pick the rest of the way. We'll just find value all over the place. Wide receiver, tight end's a low-key need. Want some 3-tech help. Safety as well. So basically, a little bit of everything. Got a trade offer. We got an extra 4th. Nah. Oh, my goodness. No, I'm not. Oh, they took. So I saw Richie Grant was still on board, and just like, that one hurts a little bit. But. So Boogie Basham had a nice pro day, except measurables-wise, he wasn't necessarily up to snuff. So I really like Boogie Basham still. I do. And I think that he should be a fringe first-round guy. So just taking a look who's out there. So Tylan Wallace, Jamar Johnson is out there. Pete Werner, Josh Myers. Even though we already checked the box on offensive line twice, they're kind of good to go there. Yeah, I think the pick here is pretty easily Boogie Basham. Or I don't expect him to fall this far, but if he is, what up? He's got the size to be able to hold up on the left side. Maybe you move Daniil over to right defensive end, but just adding some power pass rushing ability to that edge group, you like it. Man, I'm already feeling good. How many picks we got left? We got 6 picks left. We're back in the 7th round, which is really important for Rick Spielman. Let's see, Tutu Atwell still there. Trey Sermon. It's going to chump. So Peyton is offering a 4 and a 6 for a 4 and a 5. I just want to see who's on board. So Ben Cleveland's on board. Tutu Atwell's on board. That's interesting. Twyman is there as well. Man, Twyman would be a lot of fun. Felton is there. Let's see, safety-wise, Tariq Hufanga's on board. Do I do it? I love Tutu Atwell. Tutu Atwell is a tough kid. I mean, Twyman is there too. Do we just really go for it in the trenches right away? I mean, because wide receiver is so deep. I don't think Twyman lasts until 125. So, yeah. Can we get extra 7th? Or just like, no? All right, fine. So, a 4 and a 5 for a 4 and a 6. We're coming up. We're coming up. All right. Jalen Twyman, come on in. And I think that there is a spot available for that penetrating 3-tech on passing downs, replacing Dalvin Tomlinson and Michael Pierce just on the inside, just getting it. Just getting one gap and just blowing up and then going out and winning the day. All right. Rest of the draft going on. Now we're sort of missing those mid-round picks, but what can you do? Vikings on the clock again. So let's take a look. So Kylan Hill, Odighizuwa's there. Sage Surratt if you want a big-bodied wide receiver, yes. Seth Williams, I like a lot from Auburn. See here. LeConte is on board. Bledsoe's on board. I've actually thought about it for a little bit. Gillespie and Bledsoe are pretty close. I'll still slightly take Gillespie, and let's see who's there at safety. Kate Stearns is there. Wow, Gillespie's there. LeConte's there. Do we just take LeConte? Why is Paris Fort so low? It's kind of surprising. Cornerbacks. Kerry Vincent, Shakur Brown is a guy I really like a lot. Sage Surratt, Dez and Schwartz. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Tight end, Kenny Yeboah's there. Trey McKitty you can get a little bit later on. Forrestal, I think, is extremely underrated. Luke Farrell is very underrated in terms of like a big-bodied blocking tight end, so we could get him later on. How many picks do we have left? Feeling good. We got 5 picks left. All right. So we didn't have any trade down offers. So do we just take Kylan Hill in the spot? I mean, we could. Sage would bring a really nice big-bodied, because Sage Surratt is almost a tight end. Do we go with Sage and then do we get that speedy wide receiver later, or do we just take Cade Stearns? What do we pick again? I'm going to go Cade Stearns. Yeah, why not? So take safety off the board. We're going to get tight end later. 3-tech is done. Cornerback, maybe. All right, so back on board. Chuba Hubbard's there, just winking at us. Dez Fitzpatrick is there. Kerry Vincent. I'm sort of whatever about another slot cornerback. Bryce Thompson, the Schwartz. Daz or the Schwartz? What do we want to do? So the bit of a disturbing thing about Schwartz is that he didn't play special teams. Daz is that guy. Yeah, I'm going to go with Daz. Right? Yeah, I'm going Daz. Let's go. Oh, we could have gone Simi Faco, though, but Daz as that wide receiver 3, adding a speed element, adding some return ability. Yeah, you like it, that spot. So how many picks we got left? We got 3 picks left. Let's look. Yeah, 3 picks left, 2 6s and a 7th. Quarterback. Jamie Newman's still on board. Will he make it this far? Or do we... I do not expect Jamie Newman to be sitting there chilling, but I want to make sure I get him. So I'm going to get Dallas on the board, Dallas on the horn. All right, so we want that. Yeah, we want 179. Can we get it done for a future 5th? Like, you're just going to go for that? Future 5-7? No? All right, this and a future 7. Will you go? Here you go. Jerry Jones. Congratulations. All right. So we moved on up. We gave up a future 7th round pick, but Spielman will get that again. And Jamie Newman, he just hits different, man. Where you're betting on the physical upside. I do like Newman better than Kellen Mond, better. Well, Davis Mills is a bit of a toss-up. I understand that Jamie Newman is an unproven commodity coming out of Wake Forest. He was hooked up with Georgia, but opted out for 2020. But as a guy who can just sit there and learn behind Kirk Cousins for a year or two, I do like that a lot. So we got 2 selections left. Simi Faco is just there. Yeah, Darden is there. That'd be a lot of fun. Shakur Brown, if you want to go cornerback again. But, man, I feel like the Vikings, we're good to go at cornerback. And what do we want? We still want Luke Farrell. Yeah, we'll get Luke Farrell in the 7th. Faco might just be too much value. where you got two offensive linemen, you got two guys in the trenches, you got a safety, you got a wide receiver, you got a quarterback, missing a linebacker, but what can you do there? So yeah, Simi Fehiko is just that guy. You're betting on the physical upside. Like, he is the closest thing to a DK Metcalf in this draft, but college production-wise, hasn't quite hit his stride, but you feel good. If your two wide receiver 3 and 4 are Simi Fehiko and Daz Newsome, yeah, you're definitely okay with that. Now into the 7th, so the plan is taking a tight end unless a linebacker pops up. All right, so now we're on the clock. Luke Farrell, come on down. I think he's underrated as a receiver, but also just gets after it as an inline blocker. And with Irv and Gronklin being those move tight ends, I think that there is a lot of value in terms of having that guy hand in the dirt, traditional inline blocking tight end. Luke Farrell is definitely that. With the retirement of Hale Henches and Dylan the Marion Barbarian, but whenever, yeah, you're good. So, recapping. The Vikings, we had a bit of a dilemma since Micah Parsons was there at 14, but we locked Zimmer in a broom closet, and we got Christian Darrisaw, so he's going to be your left tackle day one. Ezra stays in at guard. Probably moving to left guard since you got Wyatt Davis at 50. What up? What up? Boogie Basham somehow, some way fell to 78. We'll take it. I think the Basham is a fringe first-round talent. 114, we got Jalen Twyman. He's going to play some rotational 3-tech, and maybe that's his ceiling. Like, maybe that is what he is going to be in the NFL, just a rotational guy, but has that physical prowess, can get after it, rushing the passer, blowing up that B gap. Caden Stearns, I think, is going to compete for the starting safety spot with Xavier Woods, as well as Josh Metellus. He's going to be in the mix. And then the wide receivers. You got Daz Newsome, the speedy return guy. You got Simi Fehiko, the physical freak. Let's go. Jamie Newman as your new QB2, potential quarterback in the future. Again, I don't expect Jamie Newman to be available in the 5th, but if he is, go ahead. As well as Luke Farrell, the great blocking tight end from the Ohio State University in the 7th round. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, and it definitely turns around your perception of the offensive line. Even though if Wyatt Davis is ready to start the season, you are potentially going to be starting 2 rookies, but that's whatever. But left to right, Darrisaw, Ezra, Bradbury, Wyatt Davis, no matter what. And then you got Brian O'Neill. Let's go. Let's go, man. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work. We'll sum the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.